It didn't take long for that torrential rain to create
it.
rising water around North Texas. You're looking at a swollen Turtle Creek in Dallas this afternoon at a spillway near Hall Street. And Greg, it's been quite the weather day today.
It has gotten very busy with the heavy rain that's been coming down across the area markets, and we're going to watch for some other areas for some development a little later today. We'll show you that coming up here in just a moment. But the heavy rain now that has caused all the flooding issues that we're still dealing with, the residuals of that across parts of Rockwall and Dallas County, that's pushing on to the east now as you get out toward Cooper, back toward Commerce and Greenville. Still going to have some heavy rain, and that stretches back toward Terrell as well. So we'll still have the cloud to ground lightning, the heavy rain. We've had some very heavy rain over a short period of time in these areas, and still some pretty good rain coming down in McKinney, Lucas there in the southeastern part of Collin County as well. So all that moving out to the north and east, but we've been talking about that redevelopment perhaps this afternoon. We may be starting to see that this afternoon now as you get back toward Goldthwaite and our southwestern counties there, and that's moving up to the north and east, pushing up toward Comanche and Hamilton this afternoon. So we'll see what gets going a little farther south and west. These storms will have that potential to get going where we do have a little heating taking place this afternoon. They could become severe. There will be some big rain producers as well, but that severe potential will be with us as we go through the afternoon. But we'll still be dealing with the heavy rain from a little bit earlier today. And look at some of these rainfall totals as of about 12:30. Rockwall close to 4 inches, 3.77 over 3.5 for Heath. Dallas over an inch of rain there, and you see out at DFW not quite a half an inch, and a little less than that getting out to Fort Worth. So we have seen some impressive rainfall totals over a very short period of time, and you see maybe an additional 1 to 2 inches. The red box there in parts of Dallas County stretching out to Hunt County, still under a flash flood warning for this afternoon. And then as we look at some of those advisories that we have seen as well, Hunt County, the only one that still remains, that goes until 2 o'clock. So you will still see the heavy rain in your area, and that may continue for a couple of more hours and then tapering off hopefully a little bit later this afternoon. Now, as far as the severe weather is concerned, we just showed you what's happening out to our south and west. We'll see how much that develops here this afternoon. We still could be looking at maybe some 60-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball size hail, along with the heavy rain as we head into the afternoon. If more storms are able to get going, they could very well likely be severe a little bit later on today. So keep that in mind. And now the timing with all the rain and storms, that will be an issue for us too as we get later into tonight. The rain should begin to taper off, but we may see that next line developing a little later this afternoon. This is around 5 p.m. from Dallas down to Corsicana. That will be moving east as we go through the overnight hours. It starts to taper off. This is around 7 p.m. from Paris, Clarksville out toward Corsicana and Palestine. Still going to have some showers and thunderstorms in your area, but then overnight tonight, I do think the rain begins to taper off quite a bit. We'll still maybe have some leftover showers and storms in our far east and southeastern counties, but the morning rush around Dallas and Fort Worth will look like it will be dry, and we'll see some clearing skies, I think, later on. There's the front and dry line that will be out to our west and will be sweeping into the area a little bit later on. Everything we'll move everything along and bringing those rain and thunderstorm chances to an end. Now the rain has cooled things off, but we'll start to heat back up maybe later this afternoon, upper 60s and low 70s, but because of the rain cooled air in place now, but we may get back into the lower 80s with showers and storms. It's still likely. Heavy rain, some severe potential still with us as well this afternoon. 67 tonight. Then as we head into the weekend, upper 80s on Friday and Saturday, and that 7-day forecast. We're looking at Mother's Day weekend. Should stay dry, but more showers and thunderstorms perhaps Sunday night heading into Monday, followed by some much cooler air moving in early next week. We'll have one more look at things, markets coming up, but now back to you.
Greg, thank you very much, sir. And